Okay, so the new year is just around the corner, and if you're wondering what is the most important skill that you need to seek to master in 2021, this video is for you. If we haven't met, my name is Edita. I love network marketing, but I hate prospecting, and it's a problem, as you can guess. I don't like chasing people, I don't like approaching strangers, I don't like cold messaging. It feels uncomfortable, it doesn't feel authentic, and I was struggling. But then I found a way how to get my ideal prospects to come to me instead, and ever since my business is different, it's growing every day, and I'm feeling happy and proud about what I'm doing, and I'm sharing that knowledge at VIE now. And if you would like to grab my 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to prospect and do any other awkward stuff, you can find it at viesnow.com/3steps. The link is in the description of this video. And today I want to talk about the most important skill that you need to consider to master in 2021. We all hope that next year is gonna be better. We all hope that all the craziness is gonna somehow stop. However, we need to also be ready for any sort of situations and any sort of fluctuations in the economy. We need to try and to learn the skills that mitigate all the external circumstances, because the good news is that actually we internally, each of us internally has what we need to grow a successful network marketing business. And I've been doing my business online for 2+ years now, and the pandemic hardly affected me in terms of growing the business, growing my opportunity and so on. But obviously there are certain skills that you need to learn, and I guess the point is that when you grow certain skills, they are always yours. If they are strategic skills, they will always serve you, for the rest of your life, and they will help you to overcome all sorts of obstacles and all sorts of external circumstances. And at VIE now, I'm talking about attraction, how to attract your ideal prospects. And this one skill that I want to talk about is probably the key skill for being attractive, but not in terms of, what you look like, your appearance, or, how you dress and stuff like that. It's about the energy that you spread. It's about the vibe that surrounds you, and it's about also what kind of people you choose to work with and what kind of people you want to attract. So can you guess what that skill is? So what I'm talking about, the skill I'm talking about, is leadership. Is becoming a leader, is learning how to be a leader. And there is a lot of misconception about what it takes to be a leader. And I think, and I used to think that, being a leader, to be a leader, you need to be born a leader. But it's not true. We can learn, everyone can learn to be a leader. So being a leader is very important in order to be able to attract people to you. And because attraction is a subconscious thing. We don't choose consciously, mindfully to follow somebody. We automatically get attracted by somebody because of how they come across, because of what they're saying, because of how they are behaving. And yes, in a way, because of how their parents, but it's secondary. It's definitely not the main thing. So and why it happens is because by nature, everyone, all people follow a leader, and that's because of the survival instinct. People need help. People are seeking help. People are seeking protection from dangers. People are seeking support, which is why by nature we are wired to follow somebody who will give us that, who will shield us from all the different things and who will show us the way, to live, to thrive, or to simply survive. So everyone is seeking to follow a leader instinctually. The other thing is that people don't join companies or products. You might have heard this before. People join people, and people join people who are leaders. They get attracted by leaders and they join them. So it's an important thing skill to have in network marketing, because that's what's gonna attract your team members to you and your customers to you. Being a leader helps to overcome the competition, and you probably understand that there's a lot of competition in network marketing. So being a leader is very important to overcome that competition, so you can stand out from the crowd and from that sea of sameness of all the other network marketers doing exactly the same thing. You want to become a leader to be different and unique. And you want to be somebody who people are attracted to on that instinctual level, without having, deciding or choosing. It does work on the instinctual level. So you want to become that person in order to get people to come to you. And the other thing why being a leader is so important is it increases your personal value. And we network marketers very often mistaken having products or opportunity or compensation plan or the fastest growing company in the industry as value. That's not value. We are talking here about growing your personal value as an individual. And your personal value is directly related to your results, your success, and the size of your wealth. If you think about the famous people that you like, the famous figures that you like or don't like or whatever, just successful people, think about how much value they give to the world and to the marketplace. Think about how you get so much value. Well, let's say Tony Robbins. You get so much value from him, even if you don't buy anything from him. Even if you just watch videos, the inspiration and the encouragement you get from him, and you don't get charged for that. You need to seek to become a person of value by, and I'm not talking becoming, next Tony Robbins. There are small things that you can do that will attract other people to you. And we're not talking about, becoming a celebrity here. We're talking about our own marketplace. We're talking about consistently growing our audience and our following, who like us and who decide by themselves to work, or don't even decide, are become driven by themselves to work with us, to join our team, or buy products from us because they get an additional value on top of those products. Now, how do you become a leader? As I said, leadership is not something that everyone has when they're born. Leadership is something that we all develop. Back in the day, not that long ago actually, no way I could see myself as a leader. I didn't think I was a leader. I didn't think I could become one. And you know what happened? Actually, people started telling me that I was a leader before I knew that I was. And I'll tell you the reason why, and which is I'm moving now into the part where I want to touch a little bit on how to become a leader. So now that we agree that leadership is something that we can learn, so you need to start practicing the behavior that leaders have until it becomes yours, until it becomes natural to you. Like any other habit, anything at all. If you let's say if you have a habit to have a coffee in the morning, it's so natural, it's almost like your second nature, and you can go miles to get that cup of coffee. If you're not at home, or you finished your coffee yesterday, you'll feel uncomfortable in the morning without a cup of coffee. It's the same thing with gaining these leadership skills. You need to start practicing them before you become a leader. These skills will become natural to you, and before you know it, you are a leader. And that's what happened with me. My mentor said, you need to do this, and that. And even if it felt uncomfortable, even if I didn't like the sound of it, like doing live videos on Facebook or another platform, was like, are you serious? I will never be able to do anything like that. But I did, because I didn't have options. And that's what my mentors told me. And I did. And I've been doing videos every day now, and so on, And that's exactly what helps you develop those leadership skills. So people need to see that you're driven, practicing being driven and excited and passionate about what you do. Take action. Can you be a leader without taking action? I don't think so. People need to see that you are an action taker, so you can infect them with action taking. And you do want to attract leaders to your team. Leaders won't get attracted by just, somebody who's not behaving as a leader. And you want leaders in your team because you want duplication. So you need to take action. You need to step out of your comfort zone, like I did with doing videos. And once you do it once, twice, 3 times, then it becomes a habit. Then you understand that stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't do anything bad to you. Actually, you are okay. It doesn't kill you. And in a way, I actually started, when I overcame certain difficulties and obstacles and fears on my journey, I became curious how much more I can do, and I started throwing myself into different situations that I initially was afraid of, to see what I was capable of. And every time I did that, every time I stepped out of my comfort zone, I managed it. it didn't kill me. I managed it, and it made me feel good. And it encouraged other people to do the same thing. So stepping out of your comfort zone, doing little things that don't feel comfortable. I'm not talking about things that are against your integrity, like, chasing people, living with hidden agenda. Now I'm talking about things that match your integrity, and but are needed to achieve certain results. Also, what? Commitment. Showing commitment and consistency is very important. People want to see that. First of all, you need to show up. You need to be always there, so people see you. 2 weeks and they're not gonna think about you. That's what I say. After 2 weeks, nobody remembers about you. So you need to be consistently showing up. But also, it develops trust. People know that you're reliable. If you are showing up every day on a regular basis, people know they can trust you. They can't join somebody who they can't trust, because they, like I said, people join leaders because they are seeking help, protection, support, their questions answered, and so on. And obviously, as a leader, you definitely need to lead with value and provide support, and that needs to happen regardless of whether somebody joins your team or doesn't. Being a leader means that you don't decide. You are not sorting people by who you will help because they are joining you, and who you won't help. You help everyone. And when you do it, more and more people join you automatically, without thinking. Instinctively, they want to be around you, because they will have this internal, instinctual feel that you can help them. So in terms of attraction market, in terms of getting people to come to you, leadership is the most important skill to master, and everyone can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can be a leader. You just need to start acting like one. So with that, I'll wrap this up, and thanks very much for watching. If you would like to learn to recruit new team members without having to prospect and chase, and without having to feel awkward, and the formula that every leader uses, every big name uses, you can find it at visnow.com/3 steps. Thanks very much for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon. Have an amazing rest of the year. Have peaceful time. I don't think I'll be doing a video this year again, but I'll definitely be doing way more videos in the new year. I enjoy the holiday season. See you soon.